KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Flight Simulator 9, otherwise known as Flight Simulator 2004. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk about where we are at and where we're going. That's our handy duty little sub-logic map there. We're right here at Quad City and we're going right here to Iowa City, so we're crossing the border, and let's see, this right here is the Mississippi River, if you can see my cursor, and that is also the border. So Illinois, and we're crossing into Iowa. This is actually the Iowa River, I believe. So that is where we are headed. So we will go ahead and turn that off there and get everything started. Get it turned on. I think, yeah, taxi lights are already on. Interesting. Pretty sure I turned that off too. Actually, I don't think we do need our taxi lights. Gotta let people know that we're taxiing. Boy, that high-pitched whine. Changing the volume a little bit. Okay, whoops. Switch to ATIS here.
This is Quad City International Airport information. November. Weather at 1315 Zulu. Wind 201 at 10. Visibility 10 miles. Sky condition 1800 scattered. Temperature 0. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2981. ILS runway 27 in use. Landing departing runway 27. The other aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold.
But you have November. Okay, 12395.
Clearance Cessna 13 Foxtrot at parking number 2 IFR 2 Kilo India Oscar Whiskey with information. November.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot clear to Kilo India Oscar Whiskey runway heading. Departure maintain 2000 squawk 7656. Departure frequency 18.2.
Runway heading maintain 2000 squawk 7656. Departure 118.213 Foxtrot.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot read feedback correct. Contact ground
slipped.
121.9er, ready to taxi.
Just about hit my head. I don't think that would have been good.
121.9er 13. Touch good day.
I was walking my dog and we went down a slope, and it's dark, and there was
Ground Cessna 13.
dirt
Touch
and sand on
number
the
2,
slope.
ready to
and
taxi.
I didn't see it.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, stand by.
I managed to slam my arm down, which is good because
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, taxi to runway
the
and hold
force,
runway 27, using
if I
taxiway.
had hit my head
Foxtrot,
with that, oh,
Charlie,
jeez.
Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha,
Foxtrot, Charlie, Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha, runway 2713, Foxtrot.
All right. Let's get going here.
Next left,
On.
Foxtrot.
I recompiled Ultimate Traffic to not show those default paints. So we're probably going to see less traffic now than what we did before. I did manage to do a couple of repaints for American Airlines, and I also got Airborne Express. But that, I must have been spending 3 hours.
Bear right.
3 hours on it. Which is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's called Ultimate Traffic. It's not very ultimate if you don't have all the liveries.
Straight on.
You know what I mean? If you got to sit there and put all the repaints in there, it's just, no, man, it's not very cool. And that's bright.
Bear left,
On.
Bravo.
I don't see Bravo. I see Foxtrot going that direction.
Bear left, taxiway, Foxtrot.
Okay. Now see, there's Bravo.
Bear left, taxiway, Alpha.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, clear to
Next
continue
right,
taxi to
taxiway,
the next
Alpha.
runway intersection.
Clear to continue taxi at the next runway intersection. Cessna 13, Foxtrot.
There's a kitty hitting me with her tail. Bright lights.
Bear left.
Boy, this is a big airport.
Straight on. Bear left.
Yeah, after all the work that I put in just doing the repaints, No way, man. I want to be flying. I want to do my tour. I don't want to be sitting
Straight
there
on.
for hours working on repaints. It's ridiculous. But I was looking at the bitmap files, and the ones in Ultimate Traffic are a bit cleaner in resolution than they are in my traffic. I can tell you that much. So they look better.
Ground comment 5869, ready to taxi.
Comment 5869, taxi to runway at hold, runway 27.
Taxi to runway hold, runway 27, comment 5869.
Bear right.
That's
Steady.
one thing about my traffic I didn't like is that
Right
Ground
to runway 27.
5710, ready to taxi.
Air Wisconsin 5710.
the quality didn't
taxi
look
to
all that
runway
good.
at hold, runway 27.
Taxi to runway and hold, runway 27, Air Wisconsin 5710.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact tower on 119.4.
And some of the general aviation planes
119.413
look like
Good day.
toys. They look more like toys.
Tower Cessna 13 Foxtrot runway 27 ready for takeoff.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, winds 200 at 10, runway 27, cleared for immediate takeoff. Fly runway heading.
Roger, clear for takeoff. Runway heading 13 Foxtrot.
Now, Ultimate Traffic, the one thing about my traffic is it puts it in as a scenery file.
4 Delta. Pop exit next available.
So I'm
taxiway.
wondering
Contact ground
if
on
I can use
121
my traffic and
container. When
Ultimate
clear,
Traffic
be
at
active.
the same time.
Next available taxiway, contact ground control. Brand clear of the active November 154 Delta Papa.
We got some different voices at least. I'll make a backup of FS9 before I do that. I forgot to look to see how much fuel I had.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact departure on 118.2.
118.213 Foxtrot. Departure Cessna 13 Foxtrot is with you out of 1000 or 2000 IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, radar contact. Altimeter is 2981.
298113 Foxtrot.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn left, heading 195.
Left to 19513 Foxtrot.
November 149 Alpha Romeo, turn right, heading 280.
Right 280 November 149 Alpha Romeo.
November 425 Kilo Lima, turn right, heading 325.
Right 2325 November 425 Kilo Lima.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn left, heading 195.
Left to 19513 Foxtrot.
November 767 Charlie Hotel, turn right, heading 020.
Roger, right to 020 November 767 Charlie Hotel.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, traffic at 12 o'clock, 7 miles 5,000, heading east 105.
13 Foxtrot has the traffic.
November 861 Uniform Lima, traffic at 12 o'clock, 7 miles 4,000, heading west 285.
12 o'clock, 7 miles, November 861 Uniform Lima.
Well, that's a different voice.
Departure, November 884 Juliet Kilo is with you, level at 6,000.
November 884 Juliet Kilo, radar contact, altimeter is 2982.
2982, November 884 Juliet Kilo.
Departure, November 941 Yankee Lima, out of 7,000.
November 941 Yankee Lima, radar contact, altimeter is 2982.
2982, November 941 Yankee Lima.
Departure November 468 Juliet Kilo with you out of 10,000 or 13,000.
November 468 Juliet Kilo, radar contact, altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 468 Juliet Kilo.
So that
13 Foxtrot, turn left, heading 195.
Left to 19513 Foxtrot.
There's no reason to do that.
Departure, November 573 Lima, Juliet, level at
Here's the
2,000.
GPS. It's trying to get me to connect here
Lima, Juliet, radar
to take me on this way, so
2982.
kind of silly.
Roger, 2982, November 573 Lima, Juliet.
November 586 Zulu, Mike Lyman maintain 13,000.
920 November 586 Zulu, Mike.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, traffic at 9 o'clock, 7 miles 5,500, heading east 125.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, roger, thank you.
Departure November 725 November Foxtrot is with you out of 5,000 or 9,000.
November 725 November Foxtrot, radar contact, altimeter is 2982.
I think I changed the cloud textures to something that I found online, but
November 539 Papa Delta, turn right,
I can't remember what it was.
060.
Turn right, heading 060, November 539 Papa Delta.
November 195 Delta.
They
Charlie,
look great.
Left, heading 045.
Turn left, heading 045, November 195 Delta Charlie.
I mean, even for a, 14-year-old game, I think the clouds still look really good.
Lima, Juliet. Climb and maintain 5,000.
I don't know where he's taking me, but
5,000. November 573 Lima, Juliet.
Departure November 539 Papa Delta with you level 3000.
I'm following my flight plan now.
November 539 Papa Delta radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 539 Papa Delta.
Departure November 118 Juliet Hotel, level at 10,000.
Roger, November 118 Juliet Hotel radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 118 Juliet Hotel.
I haven't really seen the FS Genesis
Departure November 861
do
uniform.
much.
Lima with you level at 5,000.
November 861 uniform. Lima
When I was
radar contact.
checking out airports with ultimate traffic, I went into Africa.
2982 November 861 uniform. Lima.
Gonna turn that down.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo. Turn left, heading 350.
Left, heading 350, Charlie, Foxtrot.
So like I went into
Zulu,
Africa
Bravo.
and I saw some mountains that really looked nice. I'm thinking that FS Genesis had something to do with that. And I can use FS Genesis on Flight Simulator 2002 and 2000. That's good, because I don't really have anything to overhaul Flight Simulator 2000.
Lima, Juliet, climb to 8,000.
Climb to 8,000. November 573 Lima, Juliet.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo. Turn right, heading 350.
Right, 350, Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo.
Take a look at our window here. You know, and I keep hearing how, you know, it's like, oh, there's not 3D clouds and stuff like this. Looks very 3D to me. I mean, heck, you can fly through it.
Kilo, Lima.
And it's puffy and like smoke. How is that not 3D?
Roger, turn left, heading 325, November 425, Kilo, Lima.
It sure looks 3D to me.
Departure November 817 Fox Whiskey with you level 4000.
November 817 Foxtrot, Whiskey, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
I see something over here.
2982 November 817 Fox Whiskey.
Not sure what that is. Is that a windmill? Oh. There's some factors over here, though. So this is all FScene here.
November 474 Juliet Foxtrot. Turn left, heading 320.
Turn left, heading 320, November 474.
So far, I like
Juliet
what
Foxtrot.
FScene is doing. FScene, it looks...
Departure November 914.
Looks nice.
Hotel is with you. Level at 7,000.
November 914 Victor Hotel radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 914 Victor Hotel.
Plug my headset up here. Mike, M-I-K-E. I think it's supposed to be M-I-C. Is that really on a Skylane RG2, I wonder? Like, does it say Mike?
November 767 Charlie Hotel, turn right heading 020.
Right 020 November 767 Charlie Hotel.
Okay, I think... Still going higher. I've got my GPS. I think this will work if I switch this to GPS and click on nav. That's nav capture. Let's see what happens. Let's see what it's doing here. Take a look. There's the Mississippi there.
Departure November 717. Foxtrot Zulu is with you at 6,000.
At least I think that's
November
what nav cap
717
is.
Foxtrot Zulu, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
We had looked this up on another flight,
2982
and
November 717. Foxtrot Zulu.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it was that I found out. Looks like it's turning us. Yeah, I'd say it's capturing our flight plan. I could do without this black thing here. Alright, cool.
November 343 Zulu, Lima, turn left, heading 065.
Left, heading 065, November 343 Zulu, Lima.
So we got roughly 28 miles. Well, let's put this away. Let's take a look at the Ultimate Traffic Manual again and see what we've got. Alright, we left off. It was on a tutorial. There is a repaint package wizard. Use this wizard to create a repaint package to show your aircraft repaints with other
is with you at
Ultimate
6,000.
Traffic. Oh, that's a package
November
wizard.
675 Kilo, Golf, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 675 Kilo Golf.
November 345 Alpha, Golf, turn left, heading 195.
Left heading 195 November 345 Alpha Golf.
Okay, using Ultimate Traffic. Adding, modifying aircraft assignments. Well, I'm not really looking to do that. Alright, you access the aircraft assignment utility. Oh, this is what we were doing the other day. The other flight.
November 382, back, turn right, heading 175.
Right to 175, November 382, Quebec.
Departure Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Zulu, November, out of 10,000.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Zulu, November, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982, Charlie, Foxtrot, Yankee, Zulu, November.
Okay, so the first tutorial is on how to assign the paint jobs. Well, I showed you how to do that, so let's look at the second section here. This will cover how to add a new repaint or multiple repaints to a specific aircraft. You may enter multiple aircraft to be used for an entry. To illustrate this point, think about the Frontier Airlines animal tails. They may have different kinds of tail pictures that they use for specific aircraft.
5710 with you out of 1000 for 4000.
Air Wisconsin 5710, radar contact. Altimeter
So they're on this. They use
2982.
that same thing that we used last
Roger
flight.
2982, Air Wisconsin 5710.
November 782 Kilo Victor, turn left, heading 205.
Turn left, heading 205, November 782 Kilo Victor.
Departure November 578 Mike X-ray with you, level 8000.
November 578 Mike X-ray, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 578 Mike X-ray.
Departure Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo, with you, 2000.
Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 Charlie, Foxtrot, Tango, Zulu, Bravo.
So it's talking about how to use multiple paint jobs
Zulu,
on
Delta,
a
is
thing.
with you, level at 5000.
And we sort of saw that
November
too, because
329 Zulu, Delta, radar contact.
when I was showing you how to
Altimeter
add
is
one, it showed the
2982.
default and then it showed the custom one.
2982, November 329 Zulu, Delta.
And that's all there is to assigning an aircraft.
Departure November 728 Juliet, November with you, level 3000.
November 728 Juliet, November, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 728 Juliet, November.
Departure November 741 Sierra Foxtrot is with you at 5000.
November 741 Sierra Foxtrot, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982.
2982 November 741 Sierra Foxtrot.
Some of the other things they have on here is adding, modifying airport assignments.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact approach on 119.7.
There's a tutorial on
119.713.
modifying Knoxville, Tennessee and adding an overlay to the airport.
Approach Cessna 13 Foxtrot out of 4,500 or 2,000 IFR.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, radar contact. Altimeter is 2982. Continue present heading. Expect vectors for the runway 7.
Runway 7.
Roger, continue present heading 13 Foxtrot.
Something here for creating new aircraft with text-o-matic. Importing a new airline. One of the more powerful features of Ultimate Traffic is the ability to import a new airline into your traffic BGL file and into Ultimate Traffic. While the airline schedule database...
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. The airport is to the northwest, 13 miles. Descend and maintain 2,500 at pilot's discretion. Report airport in sight.
Roger, 13 Foxtrot.
They got importing using the AFCAT manager. That's with. Then there's the Palm spotter. So yeah.
November 241 Delta Bravo. Turn right heading 100.
Roger, right 100. November 241 Delta Bravo.
Little cloudy, but it should be somewhere up in front of us.
November 291 Juliet, Quebec. Turn left heading 075.
Chicago Center. November 291 Juliet, Quebec. Say again.
November 291 Juliet, Quebec. Turn left heading 075.
Turn left heading 075. November 291 Juliet, Quebec.
November 912 Foxtrot, Delta. Turn left heading 075.
Turn left heading 075. November 912 Foxtrot, Delta.
November 177 Alpha Mike, turn right heading 085.
Right heading 085, November 177 Alpha Mike.
November 425 Foxtrot, Kilo, turn right heading 235.
Let's go to procedures
Turn right
here.
heading 235,
We'll
November
select an approach.
425 Foxtrot, Kilo.
Huh. And I don't see a runway 7 here, do you? Okay, well, I guess we won't use that. Oops. We are 7 miles away? Where the heck is it? Okay. Well, we better slow down then. I see it, I think. I don't know if that's it or not. No, that's not it. We'll get our... Forgot to turn our taxi lights off. Really giving us vectors to runway 7. Guess I'm gonna have to figure it out myself. I'm gonna come over this way. I know we're close. I expect vectors. What vectors? Do you remember getting vectored anywhere? I do. Airport should be right there. Okay. So 7. Should be coming back the other direction? I am not sure. Okay, we'll come around this way. Oh. I guess I need to tell them that the runway's in sight. What are we doing? Approach? Okay.
Approach Cessna 13 Foxtrot at the airport. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, good day.
Did they say something? Because I missed it. I think I'm seeing some hills here, so that might be a result of FS Genesis. Or it could be that's how it is in default. I don't know. It was $5. I figured, why not? Jeez, I thought I had all my flaps down. Runway 7 is... Okay, we're not quite there yet. Where is the airport? Should be over here somewhere. Oh, I think we're about ready to fly over it. Yeah, we'll turn this way. Yeah, I like how they're not vectoring us or anything. Although I think Iowa City is Unicom. Why they haven't directed us to Unicom, who knows. Aha, I see the runway there. I think. So this one here, I think, is the one that we want. Oh no, runway 7, okay. Turn quickly here. Okay. That's the one. We're good. Like absolutely quiet. So do we not have any air traffic here? Watch our speed here. Coming in, coming in, coming in. Easy he does it here. As he does it. And touchdown. Since they're not talking to us, I guess we'll just pick any place to park. I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any air traffic here. We'll turn over here. This is a runway. Wait a minute, what is that? Maybe that's the broken runway. I don't know. Maybe we'll try this one? I guess we're the only ones here. We'll park over here. Well, alright, we are here at Iowa City. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at 5 more airports with this traffic program and see how it does. So we are here at Honolulu, Hawaii, Honolulu International. And we're going to go ahead and lift ourselves up here. And move around and see what we got. Okay, so we got Aloha, Continental, Lufthansa Cargo. Now keep in mind, I turned off the default paints. So there are definitely going to be some airlines that are missing. So we got Delta. That's Japan. These are all just kind of crammed in here. It's kind of weird. I'm getting some stuttering. Hawaiian Air. So quite a bit of Aloha, Hawaii, Allegiant. Travel is our deal. Delta. See, now that's one of the American airlines that I managed to get into the actual game. I'm surprised I managed to get that to work. Now, I don't know if... Oh, I think United Continental is the full name of it. Because I kept thinking that that tail fin isn't right, but... like it was just cheaply done. But I can say that the quality of the paint jobs is good. That is one thing that I will give it. Because it looks better than my traffic, that is for sure. But at least my traffic has got the paint jobs. as opposed to nothing. Okay, well, I guess that's it here. I'm just curious. Let's lift up here for a moment and take a look at Honolulu. Ah, okay, general aviation's over in that direction. This is cool. Okay, so I think, I'm not positive, but I think all of these mountain ranges are a result of FS Genesis. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they look pretty defined. They look a lot more defined than what I would expect. And there's some more back here. So I think that's FS Genesis doing its magic. I don't want to install it to find out, hey, look, there's a boat. Let's go take a look at the boat. It's a cruise ship. That's cool. Look at that. Hawaii. One day we will actually fly here to Hawaii. All right, I'm going to pull up Ultimate Traffic. All right, so what I want to do here is plug in, let's see what we were doing, timetable, that's what it was. We're going to do our status board, and I want to see what airlines are supposed to be here. I'm sure American is one of them. Oh, well, we saw American, okay. PHNL. Honolulu. I have not been able to get this stuff to work. These departure announcements and stuff. I have not been able to get these to work. What time is it right now? Let's see. 12:21. All right. Well, let's move this down to 12:21, and we'll hit continue. I don't know, what day of the week are we on? I don't know. I do not know how this stuff works. Maybe we'll come across it by accident. So here is all the... So this is boarding. We got boarding. 2 pages worth. So these are the actual flights. Now let's take a look at the airlines. Air Canada, Air New Zealand, Air Pacific, Air Nippon, Aloha, Aloha Islander, or Island Air, American, American Transair, China Airlines. I don't think we have the paint for that one. Continental, Delta, FedEx, Hawaiian Airlines, JA Ways, or I think that's Japan. Japan Airlines, Korean Airlines, Lufthansa, Northwest, Pacific. More. Nope, we can't click more because it won't let us. It'd be nice, since this is a list, that we would know what's supposed to be here. But, you know. Alright. Let's go to our next airport. And that is going to be, we were talking about Tokyo, so that's the next airport. So this is Tokyo International, RJTT, and it's raining. And we get raindrops on the windshield on this one too. Not in virtual mode though. Alright, so Japan Air System. We've also got, see, it's easier to see stuff when you don't have the default stuff selected, but ANA. Air Nippon. Okay. JAL. And Japan. Okay. JAS. But that's the majority of what we're going to see here. You'd think there'd be some international flights here somewhere. They shouldn't all be Japan. Whoa. Let's go over this direction here. Maybe not. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any other airlines here. I mean, granted, this is better than World Travel and Orbix. But again, it's ultimate traffic. I don't find it very ultimate if you don't have, you know, all the liveries in here. Let's go back to ultimate traffic interface, and we will type in Tokyo, which is RJTT, Haneda Airport. That's also what it's called. We'll click continue. Here is everything right here. Airlines, Air Nippon, we saw those. Asiana Airlines, I don't know if we saw that one. Hokonda International, Japan Air System, Japan Airlines. Oh, I guess they don't have anything else here. Japan Transocean, Korean, Skymark, and Skynet. Skynet Asia. Is it good? Is it a good idea to call something Skynet? I'd be afraid that the plane might fly itself and take over or something. So here is that. So let's go to our next airport. We are going to Russia. This is Domodedovo International, UUDD. So this is Moscow. And what's up here? Oh, there's some. Where are they? Don't tell me this was all an airport that had like nothing but default textures. That would have been crummy. So what do we have here? We've got Egypt Air. So let me guess, all the Russian ones are Vietnam Airlines? Okay, so seriously, there's nothing else. Nope. You know why? Because all the other airlines don't have their paint jobs. They have default. And since I compiled this to not show default, that makes this empty. Let's see what's supposed to be here. UUDD. Look at this. There's, I mean, and this is only goes to the D's. There's supposed to be a ton of stuff here. Aerofreight Airlines, Air Company, Air Kazakhstan, Air Malta, Air Moldovo, Airlines of Kuban, Arzini, Aster, British. Why? How come we're not seeing British Airways? I know that paint job is in here. Well, this is only page 1. Departures and arrivals. British. Okay. Domo de Devo Airlines. I mean, if I look in the oh, you can't see this. Hold on. Okay. So if I look in my traffic manual, this explains all the paint jobs that are that are in here. So Domo di Dovo I know is in here. What about this DNIE Pro Avia? What is that? Let's see. DNIE. Okay, so no, that one's not in here. Dalavia, DAL. Okay, that one's not in here. British Airways, I know is Belava, B-E-L, Belavia, Bell. Okay, that one's not in here. Bashkir Airlines. Nope. Okay, well, we're not doing so good with my traffic either, apparently. Azerbaijan, Hava, whatever that is. And yes, that one is in my traffic. We've got liveries for the 727-200, 757-200, and Yak 40, and the AN-24. Not sure what that is. So that one's in here. We're looking right here. So was this Atreyu from Neverending Story? Atreyu. AT. Okay, no, that one's not in there. Astrakhan, AST. Nope. Astaire. Oh man, I thought that one was in here. Okay. Armavia. AR, no. Out 10, AL. Wow, man, talk about stuff that's not in here. Airlines of Kuban. Is that in here? Air Colin. Alitalia. It's got like all the major ones. I know that. Okay, well, anyway. I wish I could see more. It really bugs me that we can't see all the airlines here, because if you wanted to try to populate this, I don't know why you'd want to spend all that time doing paint jobs. That's no fun. But if you did, it would help if you could see everything. I hate that you can't click on this. So these are departures. Here are the arrivals. We got Berlin there. All right, well, this is kind of disappointing here. I bet there'd be all kinds of default paint job aircraft all over the place, though. That could explain why we're not seeing general aviation, because the general aviation probably uses default paint. Ooh. So probably gonna have to turn that on. All right, let's go to Anchorage, Alaska. That's our next stop. So this is Stevens Anchorage International. And yeah, when I look at these mountains and stuff, that's gotta be FS Genesis. I don't ever really remember seeing mountains that detailed. Those are pretty well defined. I think that's FS Genesis. That's gotta be. All right. So let's take a look. Oh, we got a truck right there. So we got United, we got Asiana. And is that Northwest? Northwest. China. Okay, so we do have China Airlines. I see UPS back here. Cathay Pacific. What is that? It's a little shop or something. Is that a barbecue? There's a little barbecue place there. Okay. That's interesting. That is thrown in there by the FScene. That's cool. And then there's Air China. And what? That's it? That's all we got? And other than that little jet down there, whoops, which you can't see because I'm in the way. So other than that little jet down there, we're not seeing any general aviation because I compiled this without, whoops, I compiled this without the default paint jobs. And so you get barely anything. Okay, so I see UPS, I see FedEx. FedEx we're sitting right over. What's this one? This blue one here. Is this Korean? Yeah, Korean Air. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go to our final airport, which is in Libya. And this is Misrata International in Misrata, Libya. Well, and looks like we don't have anything here. There's a runway. There's no taxiways, nothing? No. I like the scenery. Scenery's cool. Do you see the hills? I can see some slight shapes of hills. Yeah. That's FS Genesis. Okay, because this, I think this would all be flat if it wasn't for that. So that's nice. That does do a nice job. Yeah, you can see that. All right, well, that was a bust. I think it was a bust on Flight Simulator 2002, if I remember correctly. And I'd say that about wraps it up. Well, I guess for the next... See, it's like you're darned if you do and darned if you don't. I mean, if you don't want to see all the plain paint jobs, then if you turn that off, then you don't get your general aviation. That might explain why there were some reviews that I had read. People were talking about Ultimate Traffic, and they were saying there's no general aviation in here. That's probably why, because they turned off, they compiled this without the... Here, I'll show you. I don't think we can't compile this while we're in it, but let's go to compile. So you see this checkbox right here? Check to compile aircraft that have not been painted with an airline livery. These aircraft will display a default scheme. So if you don't check on it, then all those airlines that don't have a specific paint job will not show up. And what says aircraft too. Whoops. Selecting to compile the unpainted aircraft will compile the entire Ultimate Traffic Schedule database. For those aircraft that do not have an assigned paint scheme, Ultimate Traffic will substitute a default paint scheme. So these are all your general aviation. These are all your airlines. So you can open this up and you can see all your airlines here. So as long as you, I mean, wherever you're flying, I mean, you can probably like uncheck what you don't want, but I have them all checked. It really doesn't take that long, I don't think. But yeah. So if you want your general aviation, then you've got to check this box, and then you get all the crappy default paint jobs. I mean, you might as well play Flight Simulator 5 because the paint jobs there, that's kind of like what it looked like, just like green or yellow or something. So I don't know. I had high hopes for Ultimate Traffic. I really did. And this is just a disappointment. We're still going to check out some more airports, but man. Yeah. Maybe I can get this and my traffic to both work at the same time. And if I can, great. I'll keep them both installed. But if they don't work together, I'm uninstalling Ultimate Traffic, and I ain't looking back, because it's disappointing. And I might try to get World of AI back on here again. Just I hate it with the ATC that we weren't hearing American and all this. All the other airlines, we kept hearing call signs, and that's just bleh. But anyhow, I appreciate you watching the video and checking this out. I hope this is helpful to you. If you're looking into the Ultimate Traffic for the older simulators, I don't recommend it, but maybe there's, like I said in the last flight, maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's an easier way to take care of the repaints. I don't know. But let me know. Other than that, check this flight out on the other simulators, and I will see you on the next leg of our journey. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future Flight Simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.